Even then, former Budget Committee Chairperson and Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro strongly opposed the government's plan to establish the National Infrastructure Fund, accusing President William Ruto's administration of failing to account for nearly 4 trillion shillings borrowed since 2022. Nyoro says that before introducing another mega fund, the government must first explain to Kenyans how the borrowed money has been spent and how the proposed fund will be overseen. Melita Oletenges has more.
Opposition to the proposed National Infrastructure Fund continues to mount, with President William Ruto's former ally and ex-Budget Committee Chairperson Ndindi Nyoro questioning the necessity and legality of the fund. Nyoro insists Kenyans deserve transparency on how trillions already borrowed have been utilized.
Before we talk about the launching of trillion shillings fund, I would request those who are in government to come first and face Kenyans and tell them what the government has done with the 4 trillion Kenya shillings that Kenya has borrowed in the last 3 years and 2 months.
Nyoro argues that grand development promises mean little when basic services remain underfunded, particularly in the education and health sectors.
How do you tell Kenyans about $1 trillion plans or trillion shillings plans when capitation is being cut?
According to a recent report by CBK presented to the Privatization Committee of the National Assembly, Kenya's debt stands at 12 trillion in June 2025, up from 8.5 trillion in June 2022. He says the close to 4 trillion shillings borrowed should have transformed key sectors and delivered tangible development across the country.
Every constituency would have been seeing 12 billion worth of development projects not being launched, but finished and completed. What are we talking about over 12 billion shillings? Every constituency in Kenya should be having a 100 kilometer of tarmac.
Nyoro further accuses President Ruto's administration of making endless promises with little to show on the ground.
The issue of promising all the time. I'm MP for Kiharu. If I call a baraza in Kiharu and only sell what I want to do, what does that mean about what I have done? It means then I have nothing much to talk about in terms of what I have done.
He also claims the government has taken illegal loans outside the publicly known borrowing framework.
The money that is building the bombers of Kenya is also not part of this loan. It is another illegal loan. So we are asking a very fundamental question. The illegal loans are the ones we can see what they are doing.
Melita Oletenges, Citizen TV.